Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another anime review. I just recently watched Spice and Wolf Season 1 and it has 13 seasons and it's really a beautiful DVD cover with Holo on the front, Holo on the back, and some scenes of Holo and Lawrence together. And of course, if you open up the case, it has more really beautiful artwork and the apples and the wheat. And if you've watched it, then you understand why exactly what the purpose for the apples and the wheat being so integral. And it's a very intriguing story about a peddler just trying to make a living in this society, and he comes across this harvest goddess named Holo. She's the wolf, and she chooses this form to walk around in. Of course, she's usually not walking around in that typical form, but she can exist so long as grain is around, whether it's in its original form or in a sheaf. But if it gets burned in kindling or is crushed, then she vanishes. But she can also use human blood as a way to thrive and survive. And what's so interesting is it comes across as a love story too, and I won't say why, but it's just so enjoyable and refreshing to see Lawrence and Holo have their tiffs together, and she always has this one-upsmanship of her own and explaining just how superior she is. She has a complex, I think, but she is owed that due to the fact that she has lived so many years more than Lawrence has. And it's also a tale of betrayal and who can you really trust in this cutthroat world of people just scraping and clawing to get by, quite literally, and who are the real animals in this particular anime? That is the question, and it's just so intriguing. And what I really enjoyed about it was the whole expose on the church in and of itself. It's a very intriguing commentary, and being a Protestant myself, I don't go around waving my Christian flag just because it's not what I do, and I don't shove religion down people's throats because I think that religion is the problem, honestly. Dogma is the problem. Fundamentalism is the problem. And the way that these churches exist in this particular realm is it's very eye-opening. You think, oh my dear Lord, God is exactly like the Holy See and the Roman Church, and you go back into that and you think just how much power they have. Well, they have now, and what they had in the past. And it's enough conspiracy theory feel, I think, to keep your mind on its toes, but it's quite amusing as well, I think. But it's incredible just to see what kind of character that Lawrence possesses. And Lawrence immediately became one of my favorite characters, as well as Holo. And I really want to cosplay as Holo, because I just think that she's such an intriguing character. She's a very proud wolf, and I love her. I don't know why I love her so much, but she's just so confident, even though she is very narcissistic. She just has this air about her, this regality, this nobility, and her intellect, her extrasensory perception, just the way that she operates is nothing short of incredible, and it's no wonder. And it leaves it open for a second season as well, which I have, and I haven't watched it yet. But the animation is absolutely spectacular, and the voice acting, Funimation, I absolutely adore Funimation. Funimation, Viz Media, um, as well. They do just a bang up job with whom they select as far as dubs go. All the dubs I've seen that have come out of Viz and Funimation have been extraordinary. I can say this about the characters, and I enjoy the way that Holo speaks as well. She has this very formal way of communicating, and she uses a lot of thee, thou, and thine. And I thought, it's almost as if she's speaking King James English, or the way that the Shakers spoke, or the way Pennsylvania Dutch people speak, or how the Amish talk to this day. It's just it goes back to that kind of era, and it's a very medieval kind of feel, and there's an kind of mysticism about it, and magic that's involved, and it comes across as a fairy tale. And there actually is a fable that's told in the duration of the series that's quite interesting as to how it gets this name, Spice and Wolf. But I'm not going to go into detail about that, because in and of itself, that particular part of the series is notable and very important. Every little detail, even the currency and the honest scales, it kind of reminds me of the Old Testament and all that. But it's just, I don't know why. I guess it's going back on what I've learned and what I know. But I love to see Holo haggle. I thought, woo, she's good. She is fantastic. And it's not really a shock. But as far as animes are concerned, this is a classic. It should be watched by everybody. It's beautiful. It's outstanding. It's spectacular. The music, the opening theme, I positively adored it. The closing theme is kind of silly, but it's enjoyable in its own way. It reflects just the kind of relationship that's portrayed, and it goes into so many dynamics of human contact, human nature, survival of the fittest, and working in this kind of realm. And currency values is intriguing to be taught about. I thought, oh, is that really how it works? Yeah, I'm betting it does, with silver and gold and the way that they're valued. There's a lot of truth to that. And I thought, well, I'm actually learning something. I don't want to learn anything. It's going to hurt my brain. But it's so marvelous, and it's just absolutely heartwarming and breathtaking and so endearing and charming. You're just completely wrapped and entranced from the moment you meet Holo. You think, oh, I am at a loss for words. I mean, she's otherworldly. Well, she's supposed to be. She's not of this realm. She's of another. She's of the spirit. She's of the spiritual world, and she's larger than life in many ways. And I have come to really cherish her as a character. That's why I want to cosplay her so much, because she's just everything that I would aspire to be, except for the narcissism and the arrogance. And she she kind of speaks of herself in third person peculiar. She doesn't say Holo this, Holo that, but she refers to herself as being a proud wolf and all that. And I like the way that her tense in the way that she elocutes. she's very well spoken. She's very eloquent, and the way that she can wheel and deal and her transactions is worthy of its own series, I think. I don't know what to say about the series in and of itself, although it was one that was recommended to me by one of my magicians. I guess I can't remember what magician it was, but whomever it was, thank you very much. I am very appreciative. I'm extremely excited to look forward to the second series because I want to see what happens next. I'm so excited. I usually don't get excited over series, but One Piece was one. Gundam Unicorn. I'm watching Gundam Unicorn for the second time and loving it. JoJo is awesome. Usually I don't like animes like that, but it's not just fighting. It has a good storyline, a very solid storyline. It keeps me constantly guessing. Plus the special moves, the concept of hormone. It keeps me wanting more. And that aspect is actually better than Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star was good too. Well, I really like Fist of the North Star, but I prefer JoJo better just because JoJo. In my humble opinion, I just think that the storyline is more grasping and better, and I like the whole idea of that whole energy hormone, and same thing in Hunter x Hunter with Nen, and I thought, oh, this is very mystical and in the way that it's portrayed, and I'm thinking that they're getting into metaphysics and the whole idea of Reiki. Well, we're all made of energy, so yeah, we are delving into metaphysics there. But there are so many different avenues that this lovely anime likes to take, and it might be a little bit different for some of us who are used to action and adventure, but this is more of a fairy tale. This is more of a slice of life, everyday kind of ordeal. Just people living an agrarian society, living off the land, and having to resort to some rather unscrupulous means in some aspects. And Lawrence is this kind, genteel, honest, big-hearted, caring, sometimes gullible individual, and he learns through time, through the span of the series. He actually grows too, and you can see who's spurring him to evolve, and it's very, very, very incredible and so inspiring. I think it just, that whole relationship, I like that, and that's what makes it interesting. I'm kind of curious what will happen with Chloe, and actually Chloe wouldn't be well, maybe she would, because they kind of hinted at that near the end. I thought, I won't give anything away about that, but I was curious about the shepherd, Nora, as well, because she plays a part near the end of season 1, and I won't give away any plot point about Nora herself, but I'm thinking she's going to play a bigger part in season 2, and maybe we'll see Chloe again, because like I said, we meet Chloe episode 1, and at first I was thinking maybe she and Lawrence were a pair, even though I didn't want them to be. I kind of, there was part of me that rooted for them to be a pair, but I just thought, nah, I don't think so, because she was actually spurring him on to go on his quest and make his dream and go off and set on a journey to make a fortune. And then everything just turns on its ear, and then he realizes, what have I gotten myself into? Oh! But it's just such a sensational series, and if you like fairy tales, I would definitely look into it. If you're into animals, yeah. This is for animal lovers, especially if you like predators like wolves. Wolves are one of my favorite creatures in the whole wide world. Even though I can say, as far as predators are concerned, I like raptors. Raptors are my ultimate favorite animal, other than big cats. I would say raptors, big cats, and wolves. And then moving from that, it would be Kodiak bears, polar bears, any big kind of creature like that. Even though they're scary and they can kill you, I don't know why, but just there's something about an animal with that kind of brute strength that just never ceases to astonish and amaze. But anyway, the wolves in this kind of remind me of the dire wolves in Game of Thrones. I'm not sure why. I haven't really watched the latest season, so I need to. But anyway, this was sensational, and I adore Holo, and if I can have someone to help me, because I think I could, if I had a wig and ears and the right color tail, I could definitely do it. I hear you, and I am going to sleep fairly soon, so please stop bickering at me and kvetching. Clingy, clingy, clingy. Needy, needy, needy. Ugh. Every single night, it's the same routine. Alright, I understand that. So that's all I had. Sorry about that. My cat. He just has to have my constant companionship. I shouldn't complain myself, but that's it for now. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.